Life can feel overwhelming. The struggles seem endless. But there's hope. In difficult moments, remember these 10 uplifting thoughts. They can change your perspective. First, understand that challenges are a part of life. Everyone faces hardships. Even the strongest individuals feel pressure. This is normal. It's okay to struggle. Next, remind yourself that emotions are temporary. Feelings like sadness and fear will pass. Acknowledge them, but don't let them control you. Better days are ahead. Third, maintain a support system. Reach out to friends and family. Have honest conversations about your feelings. You'll find comfort in shared experiences and advice. Additionally, focus on self-care. Take time for yourself, whether it's exercising or reading. Small actions can significantly improve your mood. Make self-care a priority. Fifth, practice gratitude daily. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. This habit can shift your mindset. It helps you focus on positivity, even in hard times. Sixth, embrace uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. You don't need to have everything figured out. Trust the process and allow life to unfold. Seventh, learn from your struggles. Each experience teaches you valuable lessons. Reflect on what you've learned during tough times. This can help you grow stronger. Eighth, cultivate a growth mindset. Understand that challenges can lead to improvement. Mistakes are opportunities to learn. Embrace every moment as a chance to grow. Ninth, set small, achievable goals. Focus on progress, not perfection. Small successes can boost your confidence. Celebrate every step, no matter how tiny. Finally, remember that it's okay to ask for help. Seeking support shows strength, not weakness. Professional help can provide the guidance you need. In summary, life's challenges can seem daunting. But by remembering these 10 things, you can find hope. Struggles are a chance for growth, connection, and resilience. Take a moment to reflect on these points. What speaks to you most? Consider sharing this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread encouragement together. Part 2, When Life Gets Hard, remember these 10 things. When life gets hard, remember these 10 things. Because, as we all know, life isn't always easy. Life is tough, life is rough, and sometimes life is just unfair. In fact, life is pretty hard most of the time. There are moments when things go smoothly, and life feels so great. But there are also a lot of dark times and feelings of uncertainty. Sometimes, you might even have a string of bad events happening in your life. When life is hard, it becomes really easy to fall into a trap of despair and negativity, but by changing the way you look at the hardship and your circumstances, you can find a path through. Making it really hard to have hope or see the light at the end of the tunnel. I have been there. I've dealt with deaths, breakups, toxic jobs, shitty living situations, and frequent moments when I am so unsure of my purpose and my worth. I should admit that even with all these, I didn't have a rough life. There are people with far worse struggles and circumstances than mine. But I do feel like I can share some of my views and journeys, and hopefully someone will find it beneficial or relevant. Life isn't supposed to be a walk in the park. Life gets hard. We learn and grow through the hard times. That's how you build up resilience, and how you get the strength to keep swimming. Here are some things to remember when life gets hard. 1. There are light at the end of the tunnel. You can't see it when you're stuck in a shitty situation. When you feel hopeless and don't know where to go next. Stumbling around in the dark trying to find that light, day in and day out, will get old. But you have to remember it's there. And remember why you have kept pushing this long. Hopelessness is their most powerful feeling. And it can swallow you up. But just keep believing there is a light out there. Sometimes life is hard, and you feel like sitting in the dark hole or being washed around in a constant washing machine of problems. But never doubt that you will get to other side, and it will make you feel so much stronger knowing that you have got what it takes to survive anything when life gets you down. I know you believe it's there, and you just have to keep believing and you will pull yourself out. Always believe in hope. As that great quote from the Shawshank Redemption movie goes, hope is a good thing, and good thing never die. 1. Every challenge is a learning opportunity. This is hard to see in the moment. When life gets hard and everything is extra challenging, it just feels hard and you won't want to see it as an opportunity for growth. But, try to remember a time when you went through something really challenging and got out of it. Remember how you felt when you were in the middle of it. And now look at where you are, and how far you have come. Every challenge thrown at you in your lifetime is an opportunity to learn and build strength. The feeling that you have been able to learn something is immensely empowering, and it's helped you to build up the inner strength and emotional armor for any future hard times. It's what morphs you into the person you're supposed to become. 3. You don't have to have it all figured out. Sometimes life gets hard when you think you should have your life together by now. When you're not where you're supposed to be. It's easy to feel defeated. The truth about life is, it's messy. Things don't go as planned, people change, we grow. What you wanted last year might not be the same as what you want now. And we live in a society where we should know what we want and be successful. The pressures can break you, if you try too hard to follow a path that might not be the right one for you. Stop trying to do things just for the sake of doing them. Even as you get older, your life won't always go as you planned. If you can learn to let go of this belief, life won't feel so hard. 4. Change is just a part of it. The only constant in life is change. I wish it wasn't true. If I could stay a kid forever, I definitely would. Change is one of the hardest parts about life. But it's something that will never stop. Maybe trying to embrace it more would help cushion the blow. You need to change in order to grow, and things around you do too. Let go of trying to hold on to things that just aren't the same anymore and try to move into the flow of change. And remember, life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. It's all about you and your attitude towards your life. 5. Failure isn't a bad thing. First off, if you love something enough and keep working at it, you'll never fail. And with everything else, you probably don't care enough to have it in your life. Relationships fail, jobs fail, and we sometimes give up on things. You let go of things because you have to, and it can feel like a huge failure in the moment. I've failed at a lot of things in life, and all of them were because I just didn't care enough about them to continue. Instead, I focused on the things I did care about, and now my life is pretty much how I want it to be. Letting go of things that you don't enjoy anymore isn't failing. It's just you are moving on to better things that your soul is searching for. 6. Anything worth having in life isn't easy. I've spent hours on my block not making a penny and have felt way more joy and fulfillment than any minute I spent at my old job. You might be in a spot where you feel lost and have no idea what to do next. That's just because you haven't found what you need yet. And it will come, at the right time. When you do find something that fills your heart up, don't let it go. Even if it doesn't make any logical sense. The things you want out of life might be what others don't approve of. Or they might be insanely far out of reach. And it might feel impossible. But, you just have to eventually realize that you are the one who creates your reality. Taking the road less traveled is messy and sometimes freaking hard. But, it's also a great way to learn more about yourself, listen to yourself more and do things you wouldn't ever imagine doing. 7. You will pull through anything. If you are willing to fight and push back, you will get through anything. It hurts and it's unfair and there are moments when you will absolutely want to give up on it all. But eventually, time passes in the moment, it will feel unbearable and you'll want to smack anyone in the face who says, just give it time. Those moments will build up your durability, though. And when you make it through one of the shittiest moments life throws at you, you'll know you can get through anything. You just have to keep pushing, even if that just means getting up every day and getting through the day. 8. It's okay to not be okay. You won't always have the best mindset. Most people don't. We all go through tough crap. And when you aren't feeling alright, please give yourself a break. Don't try to just ignore it and beat yourself up over feeling bad. Instead, listen to your body. Take things slow and practice self-care. Let go of the thoughts that says, I shouldn't be happy, I shouldn't just be grateful. And embrace how you feel in the moment. If your mind is saying I hate everything, then it is good time to just stay home and watch a movie. 9. You are not alone. Feeling down, upset, or scared while others around you look happy can make you feel very alone. But you are not the only one going through what you're going through. Everyone struggles. Sometimes people don't like to talk about it because they don't want to bring others down. Or they don't want others to worry. But, you just have to remember that you are not alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to others because the closet people to you want to know what's going on. They are there for you. And it's seriously okay to not be okay all the time. It's what makes you human. 10. Remember what really matters. When life gets tough, it is crucial to remember which things are really important. And which things look important, but they are not. When you wake up, appreciate the air filling your lungs, appreciate the sunrise with a warm coffee. See the smiles on strangers' face when you smile and wave at them. Phone your loved ones, and just tell them to have an amazing day, and that you love them. Take a moment to smell the flowers on your way to work, or just the coffee shop and their freshly baked goods. These acts seem so trivial and so small, but believe me, they can make a massive difference when life gets hard. They free your mind from the issues or the stresses that might be holding you captive. 11. One last thing to remember. You will never reach a point in life where you don't have problems. Sometimes people strive to be successful and make a lot of money so they can get rid of all their problems. But, life just doesn't work that way. You will have moments when everything is going great, and when you will hit a speed bump. During this time, just remember it's a part of life. It's not direct hit to you. When you are constantly thrown curveballs in life, it can feel personal, like something's wrong with you, and that you will always struggle. If you continue to let each problems knock you down, it will break you down over time. Instead, just remember that no matter your age, you will get hit with the unexpected sometimes. What is important is learning how to handle it when it happens. Believing in yourself to push through it will help. thinking of everything you've gone through in life and believe you will get through everything else that will happen. Don't forever give up, because remember, things do change, life get good, then it gets hard, then it gets good. Learn to trust the process a little more, and life will be easier to handle. Thanks for watching. We bring to you part 3. What to do when life gets hard. In hard times, maybe you have lost a job, maybe you're struggling in relationship, maybe nothing seems to be working in your favor right now. When life gets hard, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stuck, even hopeless. But here is the truth: tough times don't last, but tough people do. So in this video I am going to share powerful steps, mindsets and strategies that will help you not only to survive difficulties, but come out of them stronger. Stay with me to the end, because I will also share a powerful story that proves no storms last forever. Section 1. Acknowledge the struggle. The first thing you need to do when life gets hard is acknowledge your struggle. Don't pretend everything is fine when it's not. Pain, stress, and disappointment are real, and you are allowed to feel them. But here is the key: don't let your emotion drown you. Recognize them, sit with them, but also remind yourself, this is just a season, not the end of the story. Hardship is not a sign that you are weak. It's a sign that you are a human. Section 2. Shift your perspective. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Every obstacle carries a lessons. When you change the way you see the challenge itself begins to change. Ask yourself. Point 1. What can I learn from this? Point 2. How can this situation makes me stronger? Point 3. Who am I becoming through this process? History is full of people who turned setback into setup for greatness. Think about Thomas Edison failing over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, or Nelson Mandela 27 years in prison, yet he came out stronger, ready to lead a nation. Your perspective can turn pains into purpose. Section 3. Take small step forward. When life feels heavy, don't focus on claiming the whole mountain at once. Focus on the next steps. Maybe that step is making your bed in the morning. Maybe it's sending out one job application. Maybe it's just getting out of bed, taking shower, and eating a healthy meal. Small victories create momentum, momentum leads to change. Consistency in small action will eventually build a big result. Remember, progress is a progress no matter how small. Section 4. Strengthen your mind and spirit. Hard times are not just physical, they are mentally battles. You need to feed your mind with positivity, courage and hope. Here's how. 1. Read uplifting books or quotes daily. 2. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you are thankful each morning. 3. Pray or meditate to reconnect with peace and purpose. 4. Surround yourself with supportive people who lift you up, not drag you down. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seed of negativity, that's what will grow. But if you plant seed of strength and hope, eventually that's what you will harvest. 5. Focus on what you can control. One reason life feels unbearable sometimes is because we try to control things that are out of our hands. You can't control people's actions. You can't control their past, you can't control every outcomes. But here's what you can control. 1. Your attitude. 2. Your effort. 3. How you respond to challenges. Shift your energy away from what you can't do, and pour it into what you can. That shift alone reduces stress and give you back power over your life. Section 6. Story for inspiration. Let me share a story with you. There was once a young man who dreamed to become a successful writer. He faced rejection after rejection. Dozens of publishers told him his work wasn't good enough. He lived in poverty, struggled to pay his rent. But instead of giving up, he kept writing every single day. Eventually his persistence paid off. That man was J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, one of the most successful book franchises in history. Her story reminds us even in the darkest tunnels, there is light at the end if you keep moving forward. Conclusion? So, what do you do when life gets hard? 1. Acknowledge the struggle. 2. Shift your perspective. 3. Take small step forward. 4. Strengthen your mind and spirit. 5. Focus on what you can control. Remember, tough times are not permanent, they are simply chapters in your story, not the entire book. So if you are going through something right now, take heart. You are stronger than what you think, and your best days are still ahead. Smile and smile again. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content just like this, and let me know in the comment. What helps you keep going when life gets hard? Until next time, keep going, keep believing, never give up.